everyone, Gabby here, and today we are doing a cosplay makeup tutorial for Hatsune Miku. Vocaloid is a very special little series in my heart. It was my first cosplay and I just love performing as Vocaloids with my friends, so it's really special to me to cosplay Miku. And so today I will be showing you how I'm doing my makeup for Miku. I haven't cosplayed her since 2019, so this is me revamping my makeup style just a little bit, so I hope you enjoyed that. But before we get into the makeup portion of this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more cosplay makeup tutorials coming very soon, which I'm super excited about because I really enjoy putting on makeup and showing you how I do my makeup and giving little tips and tricks. Also, I will be listing all the products I use in the description of this video if you're interested in checking anything out for yourself, and I will link in the iCard section my review of the Miku cosplay that I am wearing, so you can check it out as well. And yeah, let's get into the makeup portion of the video. Woo!
Alright, now I'm gonna do a magic trick. Wow, I have contacts. If only it was that easy. I'm starting off with just a little concealer because I'm gonna be putting on some really bright shadows and then blending that out over my eyelid and then underneath my eye as well. Then I'm gonna set that with like a cream eyeshadow. You could use any cream or white shadow just to kind of create a base that all the other shadows will blend into. This is really helpful for bright colors. And then I'm taking this like super shimmery teal color and I'm going to carefully blend that into the crease. And I'm gonna blend that also a little bit outside of my eye and then connect it to the lower lash line, which you'll see in a little bit. This was my first time using a metallic shadow in my lids, not in my lids, in my crease, and it was a little bit difficult to work with, but I really like how it ends up looking in the end. Just keep that in mind though, if you end up working with a metallic shade like this one. And then here's me connecting the two lids, if you will, the upper and the lower lid. Then I forgot to show the palette, but I'm taking like a matte darker blue shadow and then carefully outlining my crease. And then I kind of go in and feather that into the metallic blue. I also put that on the bottom as well to add a little bit of extra dimension to the blues, if that makes sense. Then taking a white eyeshadow, I'm going to carefully, as I can, basically fill in the lid and the inner corner. I ended up actually redoing the inner corner once I did my eyeliner, so keep that in mind. I honestly would recommend doing the lid white first, doing your liquid liner and lashes, and then doing the inner corner, but I clearly was very impatient. And then here I am doing some liquid liner. Pretty simple, just doing like a little cat eye kind of extended. This is the best I've ever recorded doing my eyeliner though, so I will say I'm proud of myself. Usually I have a really hard time filming it, as you've seen, but this time I got it on camera for the most part. And basically I just make a lot of small strokes and then kind of slowly connect them, like I build it up in layers almost, instead of just doing like, I don't know how people do like a single line and it just looks incredible. I have to like go in and fix constantly my eyeliner. Then I'm taking some lashes and just gonna carefully apply those with some just regular old lash glue, and I kind of use my nails to help kind of push the lashes into place and hold them while they dry. There's probably a better way to do this. And then I'm taking some mascara and putting it on the bottom lashes and kind of like clumping them together so it looks like I have fake bottom lashes on. I have a hard time with fake bottom lashes. And now I'm taking basically a mix of this row of blues and going in and filling in my brows. What I kind of do, and you'll see this more clearly in the next clip, I kind of put the color in my brows and then brush my brows forward. Yeah, you can see here. I brush my brows forward so like the color gets all up in there, and then I brush them out. In hindsight, I would probably use a slightly darker blue next time for Miku, but this is what I had on hand today to just test her out before the con. And then here I am. This is very impressive for me. I am tying my first tie. You are watching me try so hard to figure out how to tie a tie. I've literally never done this before. I usually have one of my friends help me, but I was home alone, and so I did what anyone else does, and I looked up a YouTube video, and I slowly and eventually tied my first tie. Please give me a like for tying a tie at least. At least give me that. Now we're on to face makeup. I'm quickly going in with some concealer and just kind of putting that anywhere I have redness or underneath my eyes. And it basically, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like I'm just putting concealer everywhere. And there's my cat climbing onto my bed, as she always does, because she must know where I am and what I'm doing at all times. And then I'm just gonna take that same beauty sponge that we used before, and I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. I kind of do my concealer first for cosplay makeup just because it kind of creates a more even base for the face makeup that goes over top of it. And that's why I especially put concealer on my cheeks, because my cheeks are super red already, but I like putting blush on, so I kind of do this to like neutralize my face a little bit more than just my BB cream would do alone. Also, I always leave my under eye concealer for last because when it kind of sits a little longer, I've noticed that it kind of covers a little more thicker, if that makes sense. So that's why I leave my under eyes for last. Then I'm just gonna put on a little bit of BB cream. I don't really like using foundation, and I find that BB cream, especially in photos, gives a more natural look to the skin rather than foundation. So that's just what I prefer to use, but obviously if you want a little more coverage, you can go with a foundation, more concealer, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable in your face makeup. And then I'm going in and setting my face with a translucent powder. I prefer loose powders for cosplay makeup, but they also get everywhere, so keep that in mind. If you're going to use a loose powder, it will literally get everywhere. But I really like how it makes my skin look, especially in photos. It just makes everything look very like blurred and smooth. And make sure to blend down the neck. I put the BB cream down the neck, and we're also going to put powder down the neck just to make everything look a little more smooth and seamless, if you will. Then I'm taking a super pink blush because Miku is an idol, and therefore we must be as pink as possible. And applying that up on my cheeks, towards my temples, creating like almost like a C shape, if that makes sense. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I also put a little blush on my nose, but I don't think I caught that on camera. And now I'm going to take this like pinky purple like duochrome highlighter, and I'm going to put that on the bridge of my nose, get a hair out of my face as well. Put it on the bridge of my nose to highlight my nose. and on my cheeks as well to kind of give that robotic glow, if you will. I feel like duochromes just make sense for Vocaloids. Then I'm taking a lip tint and I'm going to just carefully apply it to my lips. I do my lip tint kind of in layers. I'll usually put on one coat and then kind of blend it out with a Q-tip or a napkin or a tissue, whatever. And then I apply a little more in the center of my lips to make my lips appear fuller. But I prefer lip tints again because they usually stay on the best when it comes to cosplaying. And then something I tried doing, ooh, here it is. Something I tried doing was I took a little bit of that same highlighter and I put it on a Q-tip and then dabbed that in the middle of my lips to create almost like a highlighter glow. And then I'm just lastly taking some liquid glitter under my eyes to give us the full anime effect, if you will. And yeah, that is the entire makeup look.
So, what do we think? I will say this wig that my friend ever so nicely helped style for me, I am struggling slightly with her. She's quite heavy, but also I know I'll be putting my hair up a little more intensely next time I cosplay Miku, because the wig is kind of heavy and it always pulls back on my head. That was a great gesture. Thank you all so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, yes, you! Make sure you hit the subscribe button, it's right there. Woo! And in the comments, let me know who your favorite Vocaloids are. Mine are Miku, Gumi, Rin, and Iya, I would say are my top 4. Follow me over on Instagram and Twitter to see cosplay content. I will be hopefully having a photo shoot in Miku very soon with a bunch of my friends in Vocaloids, so check out Instagram and Twitter to see photos of the full cosplay, the full look, the full Vocaloid fantasy, if you will, with my friends. I'm so excited. It's literally, when I'm filming this, it's like in a week, but you will be seeing it after the photos come out. I hope that's okay. We're celebrating Miku's birthday, okay? That's what we're doing over here. It's a very important day for me and you. And yeah, I think that's about everything, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! It feels so cute. I love teal wigs on me, but I also know that I can't dye my hair teal because I have to bleach it.